Hi, Slate. Hi. Hello, Gray. Good morning, girls. The weatherman said we'll feel our first humidity on Friday. But this morning, wow, it feels nice. And I notice I have a peony blossom opening. I only see 2 on it this year. But 3 actually. I'll take it. Let's see who's up the hill this morning. Nobody to walk between my legs. I think I see Morris. Yep, that's Morris this morning. Hi, Morris. Good morning. Hello, bud. Hi. Hello, I've got food for you. Marty and Stripe are eating at their appointed bowls. Marty threw himself down in front of me this morning and rubbed his head on the ground like a happy boy. That does not mean he wants to be touched, however. But it was fairly, that was the sweet gum balls. They're like little marbles on the ground. Kind of tired of them, ready for them to be, you know, softer, go away, move out of the way, get blown away. I'm ready to not have sweet gum balls.
Paper time.
Coffee time.
It's a pretty day. It's going to be 80, low 80s today.
But not humid yet.
Yeah, well, I told JB now he needs to keep that 80-degree stuff down there with him. He's disappointing me. And it's not even the 1st of May and I'm having to deal with 80 degrees something.
I called for Tux and Don says he's already down here. My goodness! I was in the house 3 minutes. How'd you get all the way over here? You're going in the wrong direction now. Hi, buddy. Good morning.
I got my paper. I got a couple minutes to read it.
Good. Send my boy this way. He got confused and he went the other direction. It's all right. I'm a big girl. I can walk by myself if I have to. So I looked up this Japanese maple last night. Our trip to Broadwell's was in April of 17. How the time flies. And it is an Emperor 1. It's very similar to the one we just planted, which is a blood good up in, you know, that little circle area near the carport. But they're not exactly the same. I didn't think they were. So Emperor 1 up here, blood good down near the carport. I was looking at Moon something last night, which is a wider, fatter hand. Green in the summer and orangish crimson in the fall. You know, maple tree aspirations. I'll be having to do a video next about Confessions of a Japanese Maple Addict. I forget exactly how many we've got now, but we're upwards of 6. Yeah, if I counted right, we're at 7. And they're all different varieties. This one, you know, when it's in the ground, it actually kind of looks like a shrub. It gets this, you know, very thick canopy dome. That's what it's known for. So having it up off the ground, I was noticing in the picture from yesterday that, you know, the branches have now gone down lower than the planter, lower than the, you know, the top of the roots. And it'll probably keep going for the ground, and that's fine. When it gets lower, it'll shade out whatever grows underneath. This is our favorite. The right tree for the right spot. You know, you can't have that big canopy up near the boardwalk where we're walking all the time. That wouldn't work very well. Hello? Tux, you're over there. Come on, buddy. Let's go, Tux. Let's go. Come on, Tux. Let's go. You're not going to make me walk that hill a second time this morning, are you? I could cut across, try to get his attention. That's probably what I'll do. I'll walk the hill over here for him. I do have some hellebore volunteers in here, I was noting. But what happens is that nut grass gets really tall, or whatever that weed is. And I end up, I don't let Dawn do it, but I end up coming in and with the weed eater so that you can still see the hellebore, the big stuff, and probably at some point that gets a few of the volunteers. Although this is a volunteer right here too. I watered some stuff since it's going to be in the 80s today and tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get some nice rain on Saturday. One could hope. It's time to finish the floor. What that involves is for everything that's on the floor, I need to put a dot. So a 2x2 square here, a 1x2 here, a 2x2 here. And then, so that raises them up to the level of the floor. And then I got to put the flat floor pieces in, and it shouldn't take too long. I did add 2 jars to the shelf, but I'd like to add more, and it may involve getting some more of these clear pieces and coming back at some point. I'll have to look. Bottles installed. And the little dots installed, so time to put the actual flat brown tiles on now. Reddish brown. One side down, one side to go. I did that in like 15 or 20 minutes. It worked out just right. All right, the second side is done. About another 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. I'm happy with it. I was unable to put the flat tile there because it won't clear. It won't go down properly. However, that's how it generally sits with that bar underneath there, and you can't see it anyway. And then the other thing I had happen a couple times, you'll love this, is I opened it up and my chimney kept on flying across the room. Well, that's because when I put this cute little band on, it would hit here and pop one side off. So I contemplated entirely removing the band and decided no. But I did have to take the band off of this backside here so the chimney will function properly. But it is done. It's as done as it's going to get now. It's only 11:30. I do want to go to town, but I am going to sort something here. You know, I can't stay on the floor very long because of my back. I'm going to try to find my biggest bang for the buck in parts I might use here in the near future. Each one of these bags will be its own thrift store treasure chest type of find. I mean, there's just going to be, you know, it's just like, oh, look at that. Oh, there's that piece. Oh, right away I went, yeah, when you need one that long, you need one that long, and they're hard to come by. So right away, good piece. I was headed to town with Ruby, and I realized I didn't have the dash cam SD card in the slot anymore. I was going to pull something for us yesterday, which I forgot to pull. But at any point I found it and I'm installing it. Yeah, I came out to the car and my tissue box wasn't where it was supposed to be, and my little blanket wasn't laid down flat, and I was like, oh yeah, that's because I pulled the dash cam. I have noticed a serious increase in Fuquay traffic in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I guess any slowdown from the pandemic is over now, and we have normal spring, everybody out and about, enjoying the weather, buying their garden stuff, running their errands. some kids back to school. I don't know. It's just been sort of nuts in town. It was so much better. And now it's, I came across the light. It turned yellow as I entered the intersection, and there was a slowdown near the railroad tracks, and I was probably out in the intersection about 4 feet, but on the right side. I had crossed all the way. You know, that just kind of happened. I didn't, you know, I wasn't not careful or didn't do anything. It just, and it's like that all the time now. There's like gridlock at all of the town intersections again. The growth, is I've talked about, is so you know, vigorous right now. New homes, new townhomes, new apartments, new shopping, new everything. I did find out that that new shopping center headed out of town is going to be called the Gold Leaf Shopping Center, and I thought to myself, really, why are we perpetuating that name still? But okay, I guess they're getting ready to start on it. Let me focus on backing up now. I do love parking in the Tesla and backing in. I do. I do. It's perfect every time. It's so easy. I'm doing it left-handed. One hand, I can see actually 100% where I am. I mean, you know, I hear, you know, the 360 view and all of that stuff, but this is pretty darn good. I want to buy an empty hanging basket, and I'm just gonna look at the flowers. I really am out of containers for this year, so it would have to be something mighty special in order for me to grab it at this point. Wow, that's a beautiful planter. I don't think it says on it how much it is. It does have a drainage hole. Huh. Really pretty. It must be Mother's Day coming up if they've got the hydrangeas coming in. I snuck my big camera past, and I've been doing a little bit of garden center shooting today. Well, them not having Friskies is really getting serious at this point. I was able to get 45 cans of the farm chicken stuff. That's because it's more expensive and people just, but you gotta get what you gotta get. I'll check out Home Depot for a hanging basket pot another day this week. Walmart had 0 options. None, nada, no clearance hanging baskets that I could repurpose either. I wasn't expecting a big selection, I just wasn't expecting 0. I want to run into Guardian Angel, but I bought some heavy whipping cream. I have the air conditioner down on the floor, cranking pretty good, pointed right at the cream. So I think I'm going to leave the AC on and go inside. I swear I'll just be a quick check. It's close to the house, but like it'd take me 15 minutes to drop off the cream. So I'd really rather not go home, if you were wondering. I mean, it's close, but it's not that close. I'm sort of in the middle of town, and we live on the south side of town. And it's close, but it's not that close. This is about the number of people I enjoy shopping with, so cool. I was in and out quick, got 2 uneventful items, and I'm headed to the house now. It's 3:45 p.m. so Don's still got a little bit of time before he gets off, but I'm done in town. As I came down the driveway, a bluebird flew out of the box, so maybe there's some activity now. That would be really awesome. Hey, buddy. He was kind of laying near the top of the driveway, so I'm talking him into moving a little closer to the house. He doesn't pay much attention to Ruby, but he does have a healthy respect for the big delivery trucks, so, but still, it's just not a good spot there at the top of the hill. Hi, Marty. Hi. Hi, Marty. Hi, Marty. Hi. You can come get the food. Hi, Stripe. Hi, bud. Aw. That's my buddy. Hi, bud.
So you see this $3 LED fixture? It's just cost me
About 80 bucks.
about $80. This
Maybe
$3
90.
fixture has cost me 80 bucks and a weekend. That's what happens.
Well, a
80
4-hour
bucks and a
window on
weekend.
Saturday or Sunday. It's not the whole weekend.
80 bucks, and I have to program them. 80 bucks and a weekend.
My birthday's in 2 or 3 weeks.
I suppose.
So when I was in Guardian, Don told me yesterday, he said, look for recessed lighting at Guardian Angel.
I did.
So I went to Grandpa's attic, which is what they call the tool section down there. And they had that brand new light fixture, which goes for somewhere between $30 and $40 on eBay, new in the box.
Right.
I paid $3 for it.
Right.
We'll end up using it. I have no doubt. Maybe the shed out in the carport needs a light inside of it.
It's not a problem for $3.
Right, exactly. So Don said, well, we could get 1 or 2 more of those, but are you sure you don't want track lighting? And we were able to find, let that light. So we ended up finding a track light. I don't think it's an S shape, but it splits in the center, kind of allows a little directional, and it's got 4 bulbs on it, and it matches this foyer light fixture. So, and we just ordered the fixture, and we just ordered the bulbs, the same bulbs, B11 shape, E12 base. We had to re-educate ourselves on light bulb numbers again. Looks like my light fixture won't be here until the 2nd week in May. So we won't get to put it up this weekend. Oh well. I'm back sorting bricks. Don's working late. I've got a Triangle Tesla Owners Board of Directors meeting tonight at 8:30, and Johnny's got Taekwondo. So we're probably just kind of chilled, not getting into too heavy duty of a project tonight. So you got it temporarily wired up to test it out?
Yeah, I mean, it's not all daylight.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Yeah, it's not daylight.
Johnny's got Taekwondo, and I was out here with my phone, but not with my purse, not with my fob. So I unlocked the car and enabled keyless driving. The life of a Tesla. I got my marigolds planted here, and I added 6 up top, 3 on both sides. Sounds like the neighbor is mowing up there. Don's gonna go get our mail.
Meal time.
Well, I'm making good progress. That's a couple more small bags. Hopefully I can get it in the bin since it's sorted before the cat gets a hold of it. And we are having meatballs for dinner. Let me pull them out. There's the meatballs. I tried something new and cooked the spaghetti squash in the Instant Pot. Less heat in the summer. Cooks quicker, can cook the meatballs at the same time the spaghetti squash is cooking. Turned out great. So it was 25 minutes on pressure cook. That was just a guess on my part. Seemed to work fine.